Okay, good morning, everyone. It's my great privilege to welcome you all in this one-day national webinar on Mastering Organic Chemistry, a Challenge, which is organized under DBT Star College scheme. As all of we know that this year, we are celebrating our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and G20 Presidency of India. As a part of this celebration, today Department of Chemistry has organized one-day national webinar on Mastering Organic Chemistry, a Challenge. Today, we have young and enthusiastic and distinctive researcher and an excellent teacher of organic chemistry as a resource person. He is Dr. Bapurao, Shingate, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. Now I request our Honorable In-Charge Principal, Dr. Shantinath Godke sir, to give the welcome address. Dr. Shantinath Godke sir.
Good morning, dear all participants. It's my immense pleasure to welcome you all, and today is our resource person, Dr. Bapurao Shingate sir, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, in the one-day national webinar on Mastering Organic Chemistry, a Challenge, organized by Department of Chemistry, Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya, Usmanabad, under DBT Star College scheme. Dr. Bapuji Salunke, alias Govindrao Dhanurao Salunke, the great visionary and educationalist, founded Sri Swami Vivekananda Shikshan Samstha Kolhapur in 1954 with the motto Jnana, Vijnan आणि सुसंस्कार यासाठी शिक्षण प्रसार is run by the teachers. Dr. Bapuji Salunke established Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya in 1959 to fulfill the need of education in Usmanabad district. The first college of the Samstha, Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya, Usmanabad, is one of the reputed and well-known quality college in Marathwada. The college is affiliated to Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad. The UGC has identified the college as the college with potential for excellence for phase second. In the last 5 years, 5 students of our college have received gold medals in the university examinations. The Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya, Usmanabad, is the first and only one college from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, has been selected as Star College under DBT Star College scheme of Department of Biotechnology, DST, Government of India. To inculcate the scientific concepts among the students and faculty members, the college has organized guest lectures of eminent personalities from research and academics, hands-on training programs, faculty training programs, study tours, outreach activities, research projects for students under DBT Star College scheme. With this brief introduction, once again, I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the welcome address. Now I request Dr. Sambhaji Dhumal sir to introduce our today's resource person. Dr. Sambhaji Dhumal sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Sambhaji Dhumal. Pleased to welcome our today's special guest, Dr. Bapurao Shingate sir. Currently, he is working as an associate professor in Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. He has enormous research interest, especially in organic synthesis. He has enlightened many students' life with his excellent teaching, research guidance, and continuous support. So today, I feel honored to introduce such an eminent personality in front of you. Dr. Bapurao Shingate sir has completed his master degree in organic chemistry from Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar in 1999. Later on, in 2010, he has earned his PhD degree under the able guidance of Dr. Braja Hajra sir in the subject of stereoselective synthesis of steroidal unnatural C20R aldehydes by ionic hydrogenation, synthesis of naturally occurring 20 EPI cholinic acid derivatives from Division of Organic Chemistry, National Chemical Laboratory, Pune. In 2008, Sir had joined as an assistant professor in Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Recently, he has been promoted as an associate professor in the same university department. Till date, he has more than 20 years of research experience as well as 15 years of teaching experience. His research has been mainly focused on the click chemistry, synthesis of organic molecules, and their bioevaluation. His 7 students were awarded with PhD degree and 6 students are still working. Sir has been published more than 145 research articles in various journals of national and international repute, having good impact factor. According to Google Scholar, till this date, his research has been reached up to 3,635 citations with 33 H index and 93 I10 index. In addition to this, he has contributed in 1 book chapter. Dr. Bapurao Shingate sir has received several fellowships as well as awards, including Bentham Ambassador in 2019, ISCB Best Teacher Award in 2018, Research Professor Award in 2017, Ideal Teacher Award in 2014, Shikshak Pratibha Puraskar in 2012, Indo-US Research Fellowship in 2013, Senior Research Fellowship in 2004, and Junior Research Fellowship in 2002, and many more. He is also act as a member of editorial board of the several reputed journals. In addition to this, he has been worked as a resource person as well as chairperson in many conferences, seminars, refreshers, as well as orientation courses. Therefore, Sir has delivered many invited talks on his research topic. So, with this brief introduction on the behalf of organizing committee of Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Mahavidyalaya Dharashiv, I kindly request our today's guest speaker, Dr. Bapurao Shingate sir, to enlighten us with your knowledge. Thank you.
Just a minute, sir. Just a minute. Okay, sir. Now share with you.
Yeah, slide is visible.
Yes, sir. It is now visible.
Yeah, and I am audible properly, I think so.
Yes.
Okay, good morning to one and all. Thanks, Dr. Sambhaji Dhumar, for a nice introduction and kind words. First of all, I would like to thanks to organizers of this particular national webinar arranged by Swami Vivekananda Shikshan Sanstha's Ramakrishna Paramahans Mahavidyalaya, Dharashu. Respected Principal Dr. Godke sir has enlightened us regarding the upliftment of RP College Usmanabad, Dharashu. All the faculty members from Department of Chemistry and other departments as well, students and dear participants, not only from RP College but also from other institutions also. And in association with IQSC, and as Godke sir has mentioned that this is one of the colleges from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, we have received a DBT Star College from DBT and DST Government of India, and it feels proud to me alma mater or being the alumna of this particular RP College Usmanabad, because I have studied there for a year, 2 years in Swami Vivekananda Shikshan Sanstha's, 1 year at a junior college, RP College, and 1 year at a B.Ed college in the same campus. Okay, as today we will talk about how to become a master in organic chemistry. Just you can replace the word organic, you can put inorganic, physical, analytical, industrial, polymer. Okay, how to become a real master in organic chemistry? That's a great challenge, not by degree or not by certificate. Then what are the criteria in becoming master in organic chemistry? No doubt it's a difficult task to become a real master. Masters, very few masters will be there. No doubt all are learners, but only one master is there. Okay, and how to reach up to that particular master? Take an example of Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar. The only person, little Master Blaster Sachin Tendulkar as well as Sunil Gavaskar. No doubt there are several players playing cricket throughout the world, but these two legends have received the recognition in terms of master. Okay, no doubt there are some other honors like a Sir Vivian Richards. Only few people have recognized by such kind of designation. And in terms of academia, particularly in chemistry, how to become a master in organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, or analytical chemistry, industrial, polymer, many more chemistries are there. And for that purpose, some criteria I have decided, some criteria, and Dr. Deshmukh sir, this is the first part of my discussion. First part of my discussion, and I have a 1.5 hour, and definitely I will give justice to the undergraduate students as well as the postgraduate students. Okay, how to become master in organic chemistry. Prior to that one, as everyone knows, regarding aromatic aldehydes. See, one molecule in the language of organic chemistry, one molecule can be utilized for making n number of useful compounds. It may be drugs, it may be drug intermediates, or some fine chemicals as well. See, the aromatic aldehyde, that is a benzaldehyde, and how this benzaldehyde can be used for many named reactions, as I know around 10,000 named reactions. And just I have taken over here representative examples of the named reactions where this benzaldehyde is used. Okay, where this benzaldehyde is used. As you know very well, the student of UG, they may have studied this novel gel condensation, no doubt. Okay, it is a carbon-carbon bond formation reaction. Particularly aromatic aldehydes are used for carbon-carbon bond formation reactions. Not only carbon, but also carbon, nitrogen, carbon, sulfur, carbon, oxygen bond formation reactions. Okay, one of the example is a novel gel. Then beginningly, the students of post-graduation or those who are teachers, they know very well the significance of aromatic aldehydes. The students of BSc, they may have studied aldol condensation because they are studying from 11th, 12th standard, this particular aldol condensation reaction. Then this aromatic aldehyde is used for Claisen-Schmidt condensation reaction, that is the preparation of chalcones or alpha beta unsaturated ketones from aromatic aldehydes and acetone or acetophenone you can take. Means how this benzaldehyde is used for Claisen-Skimich reaction and for the preparation of chalcones or alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds. Then benzoin condensation. See, the next example is a benzoin condensation, and this benzaldehyde or any aromatic aldehyde is used for making benzoin, alpha hydroxy carbonyl compounds. And we know how to convert that alpha hydroxy carbonyl to 1,2-dicarbonyls. Means benzyl is there. Those who are PG students, they know very well. Means benzoin to benzyl and benzyl to benzylic acid rearrangement. You see how this benzaldehyde is used for making such kind of useful molecules. Then Tichenko reaction, it is the example of some modification of aldol condensation. Then the student of BSc, not only BSc, but 12th standard students, they have studied Wittig reaction, carbon-carbon bond formation reaction with the help of some organophosphorus reagent or phosphorus halides, we can call it. Then Cannizaro's reaction, very well-known reaction. Well-known reaction where benzaldehyde is used as one of the substrate. As you know very well, two equivalents of benzaldehyde on reaction with sodium hydroxide. One aldehyde gets converted into sodium salt of carboxylic acid and another aldehyde gets converted into alcohol via Cannizaro's reaction. Then some multi-component reactions are there. Woogie, BSc students, they don't know about the Woogie, but PG students, they knows very well. It is a multi-component reaction. 4 components were used in Woogie reaction, and one of the component is the aldehyde. In Passerni, again, it is a 3-component reaction. Just I am giving highlights. How to learn organic chemistry. And I said that there are 10,000 named reactions are there. And just I am taking few names. Then Reformatsky reaction, carbonyl compounds on reaction with organozinc reagents, which leads to beta hydroxy esters. Means carbonyl compounds were used. Then Stobbe condensation, Hunt's condensation, Darjan condensation, Deakin reaction, Abramo reaction, Henry reaction. Just it is the modification of aldol, and it is called as a nitroaldol condensation reaction. Then Manich reaction where carbonyl compounds are used. Okay, and then Grignard, well-known reaction of any Grignard reagent with carbonyls, it leads to alcohols. Then Beckmann rearrangement, not only reactions, but also aldehydes are used in rearrangement, and that is one of the drawback of Beckmann rearrangement. As we know, Beckmann rearrangement leads to amides. But if aldehyde is the substrate, via Beckmann, it gets converted into cyanide. And then Betty's base means a reaction of alpha naphthol or beta naphthol with aldehyde followed by treatment with amides, it gives a Betty's base. Now, just it is the introductory part, because at very first stage, students should know the significance of one of the useful molecule in organic synthesis, how benzaldehyde can be used for many purposes. One material, one molecule, many purposes are there. As the task given by organizer from RP College, Dharashiv, how to become a master in organic chemistry, and I have considered there are 4 to 5 sub points are there, and we will start one by one. Okay, but before talking to that particular points, just we should remember the great personalities of organic chemistry. Okay, and these are the great legends of organic chemistry. They are great Nobel laureates, and I used to consider that they are the grandfathers of organic chemistry. See, whatever chemistry today we are studying, 100 years before they have discovered, 100 years before. And just we are reading, we are understanding the chemistry done by these great legends of organic chemistry. And on this particular slide, all are Nobel laureates. See, here, this is the first one. Just I will give the numbers, second and third, those who have joined online mode and those who are studying for postgraduate program. At least those people should know who is the first, second, third, and fourth, fifth, sixth person. Okay, those who have joined through online mode, they can write in the chat box. Who is this first person, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person, and sixth person. because they are the grandfathers of organic chemistry. And no doubt, even though undergraduate student, they have studied their chemistry, their contribution. Okay, their contribution at UG level as well as a PG level. Just I want to check, and I will give you 1 minute to you just to recollect the names of these Nobel laureates. Okay, just I will tell you first one, and meantime the students can think about remaining papers. Okay, the first one is, I will tell you, in BSc or in MSc, you people have studied the topic UV, ultraviolet spectroscopy, UV visible spectroscopy you have studied. And in that spectroscopy, you have studied one concept or some rules you have studied. That is Woodward and Fisher's. One thing. Second thing, the student have studied pericyclic reactions as well as natural products. Okay. And he is the great personality. In 1928, he has synthesized the cholesterol. See, around 100 years before, he has synthesized the cholesterol of 58 steps. And that time, there was no NMR technique, no mass technique, only IR was there. And with the help of degradation method, they have confirmed the total synthesis of the molecule. And he is nothing but R.B. Woodward. Okay. Then, no one have written in the chat box. I don't know whether they have been allowed or not. But I can expect the answer, those who have participated in this particular event. They may be PG students, they may be teachers as well. Okay. I should expect the answer from these peoples. It may be UG, PG or teachers. See, the second person is a great Nobel laureate. He has done a lot of total synthesis of natural products, as well as more than 100 scholars from India have done their postdoc or PhD under his supervision. Until today, at the age of 93, 94 years, till today, he is working in the laboratory. And presently, 1 or 2 Indians, they are performing their postdoc with him. He is nothing but a great Nobel laureate, E.J. Corey, Elias James Corey. Okay. Then third one, the third person, again, is a great Nobel laureate, and the only 5th Nobel laureate have received 2 Nobel prizes. Only 5th person who have received 2 Nobel prizes for his contribution. First in the year of 2001 and second in the year of 2022. In 2001, he has received a Nobel Prize for his contribution in asymmetric oxidation reaction. Asymmetric oxidation reaction. In the year of 2001 and in the year of 2002, again he has received a second Nobel Prize for his contribution on the concept, because he is the first person who have coined the concept of click chemistry. Okay, just Dr. Dhumar have mentioned about our contribution towards the click chemistry. He is nothing but K. Barry Sharpless. As students of PG, they may have studied, or UG also, Sharpless asymmetric epoxidation reaction, Sharpless asymmetric dihydroxylation, Sharpless asymmetric amino hydroxylation reaction. See, then fourth person as in 12th standard in BSc or in MSc, everyone have studied carbon-carbon double bond formation reaction with the help of phosphorus halides. He is nothing but a great Nobel laureate, that is George Wittig. Wittig reaction, everyone have studied. Wittig reaction. Okay, then 5th person, he has discovered or he has utilized a lot carbocation chemistry. See, and just 2 years before he has passed after completion of 100 years. And several Indians have worked with him. Okay, he's a great Nobel laureate, George Wola. George Wola, and he has given the concept of carbocation, how those carbocations can be used in organic synthesis. Okay, then sixth person, how organometallic compounds, particularly magnesium, reacts with various electrophiles, not only carbonyls, but different types of electrophiles. He is nothing but Victor Grignard. Victor Grignard, great Nobel laureate. Okay, and we should remember these great personalities of organic chemistry. Not only these, but also, just I want to put before you some of the other names. See, this person have visited many times in India, and his a special visit to the Department of Chemistry, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Aurangabad, Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar, in the year of 2007. And he has discussed with then students, and I think Sambhaji might have attended that session in the evening. He is nothing but Robert Grubbs metathesis, Grubbs catalyst for carbon-carbon double bond formation reaction. Okay, Robert Grubbs, just 1 year before, he has passed away. Then these three persons, in the year of 2010, they have received a Nobel Prize for carbon-carbon bond formation reaction with the help of some organometallics. Okay, with the help of some organometallics, that is organopalladium, organoboron, and organo reagents. Okay, he's nothing but, this one is the Heck, Suzuki, and Negishi. Okay, Suzuki coupling, Heck coupling, Negishi coupling. And fortunately, some of the alumni from Department of Chemistry, they have worked with Professor Negishi. Professor Negishi. Okay, then the remaining peoples. This one, this person have received almost all prizes. This one and this one, almost all prizes except Nobel Prize. They are great organic chemists. They are great total synthesis persons. He is a B.M. Trost, and he is a Casey Nicolau, and so many alumni of our department have worked with him, Casey Nicolau. Okay, he has done total synthesis of several natural products, as well as he's a writer of excellent books of organic chemistry. That is a classics in total synthesis volume 1, 2, 3, and molecules that changed the world, written by Casey. Okay, this person is a great teacher, great researcher. Okay, and we are using his books as a reference book. We are using his books, 2 books on his credit. Okay, a student might don't know about his books. Okay, no doubt his photograph is on the book at the back side. Okay, he's nothing but a great teacher, Francis A. Carey. Francis A. Carey. Okay, great teacher. Okay, and the last one is a great Indian organic chemist, total synthesis, the great teacher, great professor, great researcher. And even though in 21st century we used to take his name, even though he has developed a lot for total synthesis of natural products. Okay, he is nothing but Professor Govardhan Mehta. Govardhan Mehta, great name in organic chemistry. Now, after remembering all these peoples, and our task is how to become a master in organic chemistry, the first criteria in becoming in master in organic chemistry, just you can replace the word organic, you can put physical, inorganic, analytic. And accordingly, you have to modify my sentences. Okay. The first point, first criteria, you have to read quality books. Quality books written by, written by excellent teachers of the subject. Excellent teachers or learners of the subject. Keep in mind, reading of quality books, this is one of the criteria just I have decided. Reading of quality books with understanding, that is important, with understanding. Okay, reading of books should not be like storybook reading. Okay. Reading of quality books. I have given over here some cover images of those quality books, which many more teachers are referring these books. Almost all quality teachers, those who are teaching at PG level. Okay. See, this is Francis A. carries 2 books, volume first, volume second, or part A, part B is there. This book, great book, Jerry March's book, Advanced Organic Chemistry. This is the Peter Sykes. It looks a very small book, but each and everything is given in the Peter Sykes books. Mechanism in organic chemistry. Then, see, this is Claydon's book. Organic Chemistry by Claydon, Greaves, Warren, and authors. 4 authors are there. And all are excellent teachers. They have written excellent books. So many books they have written. See, the purpose of preparing such kind of books in US, that book should be referred by UG students. That was the purpose. But in India, after completion of postgraduate programs, students are starting to read this particular book for understanding of organic chemistry. And those who are studying for competitive examination like NET, SET, GATE, UPSC, or some other examinations, just after completion of PG programs, they want to read for better understanding of organic chemistry, the book written by Claydon. But my suggestion to all of you students, those who are studying in BSc 3rd year, from this particular moment, you have to start reading of this particular book. I don't consider this book is a reference book. It is a good textbook, I can say. Good textbook with a better understanding. Okay. And this is the book written by Amos B. Smith. It's a great researcher, great teacher. And just he has modified the book written by Jerry March. That's why the name is given March's Advanced Organic Chemistry by Amos B. Smith. Okay. In addition to these books, if you want to become a master in organic chemistry, okay, you have to think in future after entering for postgraduate program. But if you are studying at UG level, you have to read a Claydon's book. You have to read a Carey's book. Okay, Advanced Organic Chemistry by Jerry March, at least you have to see. And definitely these books are available in your library. Okay, then quality books. Just I'm showing over here. Organic Synthesis by M.B. Smith. This is the 3rd edition. And again, this is the 2nd edition of M.B. Smith. And I used to consider this is the Bhagavad Gita, Bible, Quran of organic chemistry. Okay, Organic Synthesis by M.B. Smith. Then another book of organic chemistry, very good book, 20 years before we used to refer this particular book, that is Modern Methods of Organic Synthesis. And first time, we have introduced at Aurangabad this particular book, 22 years before. See, by Carothers. Okay, and then if you are preparing for competitive examination, everyone should have this particular book because they have given a lot of exercise at the end of each chapters. The book is nothing but Modern Organic Synthesis by Nance. See, this is the 2nd edition and 1st edition, just I have not shown to you over here. Then, if you want to learn many more named reactions, as I have suggested that there are more than 10,000 named reactions, but some representative named reactions, useful named reactions, if you want to learn, you have to refer the book written by Mundi, Named Reactions and Reagents in Organic Synthesis. No doubt, they have not given that much discussion over there, just examples they have given. Okay, then another book, you will get many more examples from this particular book written by G. Jacklin, which is one of the student of E.J. Corey. Named reactions. Then, if you want to learn various named reactions for the preparation of heterocyclic compounds, so many named reactions are involved. So many named reactions. For example, if you want to prepare pyridine, then Hunt's condensation is here. If you want to prepare pyrimidinol, then beginning condensation. If you want to prepare this one, quinoline, scrap synthesis. Just examples I'm giving over here. And if you want to read, if you want to understand the named reactions involved in heterocyclic chemistry, Then the book written by G. Jack Lee, 2 books are there. Name reactions for heterocyclic chemistry. And organic chemistry is nothing but functional group interconversions. And this functional group interconvergence is achieved by means of various reagents. And while carrying out that functional group interconvergence, so many name reactions are involved. So many name reactions. Okay, and there is a special book written by again G. Jack Lee, Name Reactions for Functional Group Transformations. Name reactions for functional group transformations. Okay. In addition to this, one of the recent book came in the market written by Barbara and Kurti, students of E.J. Kore again. Barbara and Kurti. Strategic applications of name reactions in organic synthesis. They have covered around 400 name reactions. And excellent book, and the cost of that book is not too much again. Okay, and see, not only these books, but also some other books. Some other books are there, and the last stage of understanding of organic synthesis by means of retrosynthetic approach, retrosynthetic analysis, okay, reverse of synthesis. The books written by Stuart Warren, that is Organic Synthesis Disconnection Approach, one of the books just I am showing over here. And the very first book of retrosynthetic analysis written by E.J. Kore, that is the Logic of Chemical Synthesis in 1995. See, 1995. And then recently in 2001 or 2, Casey Nicolau have written 3 great books of organic synthesis, classics in total synthesis, which includes retrosynthetic approach for various natural products as well as a total synthesis of those natural products. Classics in total synthesis, volume 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and if you want to become a real master in various reagents, at least in your entire career, I can say, you have to read once the volumes written by Fieser. That is the reagents for organic synthesis. There are total 22 volumes. Okay, at least we should know the names of those books. And first of all, we should salute those teachers who have written such kind of wonderful books of organic chemistry. Then, the first point, you have to read the quality books written by the excellent teachers or learners of this subject. This is the one point. Second point, you people are listening the lectures now. Okay, listening the lectures. This picture indicates that the audience is listening the lecture delivered by the experts in the subject. See, experts in the subject. Okay, don't miss the special lectures. Because the lecture is delivered by the expert in the subject. Okay. It means that first point, reading of quality books, and second point, listening of the lectures delivered by the experts in the subject, expert in the topic as well. This is the second point, keep in mind for becoming master in organic chemistry. The third one, every day we are doing this kind of job. Okay. If some teacher is teaching in the classroom, that time we are taking notes. But here I want to suggest to you what concept you understand. Accordingly, you have to prepare the notes by yourself. Preparing notes by yourself. Don't take the notes prepared by ex-student. Nowadays, in 21st century, third decade, that ex-student is preparing the notes as per his understanding. And just this A, B, C, D, up to Y student, they are making just a Xerox. Okay, it is not a good sign again. The notes you have to prepare by yourself with understanding. That is the most important point. Okay, and to understand that particular concept, you have to again read the quality books. Okay, this is the third point. Means again I will write reading of books. Second one, listening of the lectures, and third one, preparing of notes by yourself. This is the third criteria in becoming master in organic chemistry, physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, or analytical chemistry. Or just you replace the chemistry word, you can add physics, mathematics, botany, zoology, whatever. Okay, then fourth one, as we are the learners of chemistry and wish to do several experiments in the laboratory. See, how to understand the concept, whatever concept you have studied in the theory, just you can apply that concept in the laboratory. For example, you have studied aldol condensation, or you have studied Grignard reaction, or Wittig reaction, or Hunt's condensation, Bignili condensation, Nagel condensation, Perkin condensation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation, acylation. See, you have studied in theory. Studying in theory is different than practical. Okay, practical procedure is different. Okay, because in practical we are doing quantitative study. Quantitative. Okay, and see, means once you understand the concept, we are doing lot of experiments in the laboratory. Lot of experiments in the laboratory. And those experiments you have to do by yourself. Means doing experiments in the laboratory. But nowadays we are lagging behind in this particular area. See, to understand the concept very well, you have to do some experimental work in the laboratory. You have to handle the chemicals. If you have completed BSc without seeing benzene, acetone, methanol, ethanol, or sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, sodium carbonate, bicarbonate, benzoic acid, like that, then how you will become master in the subject? That's why you have to do several experimental work in the laboratory, and that experiment you have to do yourself. These are the four criteria which I have considered in the becoming master in organic chemistry. Okay. Now, just definitely we will focus on those four criteria later on again. But just I want to give you some tips for becoming master in organic chemistry or mastering organic chemistry. What are the tips? They are not guidelines. These are the tips. Okay, see, organic chemistry is a long movie. It's a long movie. Means from 11th standard to PG, MSc, second year, fourth semester, organic chemistry, you are studying the same concept. In 11th standard, if you have studied aldol condensation, again, you can apply or you can learn aldol condensation in MSc fourth semester also. Okay, but the applications will be different. The study pattern will be different. And studying only aldol condensation is not sufficient. How that aldol condensation is carried out and where this aldol product is utilized. What is the utility of each and every concept? That is important. And several aspects are there in organic chemistry. Not only aldol, 10,000 name reactions are there. More than 200 functional groups in organic chemistry. More than 200 functional groups. How to prepare those functional groups and how to utilize those functional groups for making other functional groups or for making other useful molecules. That's why it's a long movie. Okay. And suppose the second point, and which is very much important in becoming master in organic chemistry, every character has some side story. Every character. See, take a character alcohols. Okay, sorry, OH group. First of all, we will consider OH group. And you know very well how to prepare this OH group. In OH group, again, two types of OH are there. One is alcoholic and another one is a phenolic. Alcoholic and phenolic. See, in alcoholic, again, primary, secondary, tertiary is there. And their preparations are different. And how primary, secondary, and tertiary alcohols can be used for further transformation. Okay. And how these alcoholic OH groups are available in natural products or drugs or drug intermediates. Means every character, OH group is one of the character. And it plays an important role And those who knows how to introduce OH group on any molecule, if you have some hydrocarbon, suppose some hydrocarbon is there, how to introduce OH group over here, that is important. Those who knows regarding the introduction of OH group, those who knows how to introduce a double bond on the molecule, they can understand organic chemistry very well. Okay. And there are several methods to introduce OH group on the molecule. Okay. Many times we used to ask the question to the students, how will you convert methyl cyclohexane to methyl cyclohexene? See the question, methyl cyclohexane to methyl cyclohexene means from saturated to unsaturated. Saturated to unsaturated. We know very well how to convert alkene to alkane. See the example, this one, methyl cyclohexane. How to convert this one to methyl cyclohexene? Okay, this is the question mark. But reverse phenomena we know it's very well, just simply by reduction. Okay, but we know oxidation, how oxidation of this particular cyclohexane takes place, or some other type of reactions. Okay, that's why don't leave any small character in organic chemistry. And if you have jumped in between, you have not studied alcohols at BSc first year, second year, or third year level, then you are unable to learn elimination reactions. If you have not studied alkyl halides and you want to learn substitution type of reaction or elimination reaction, no. That should not be like that way. Okay, you will feel something I have lost earlier. Okay, that's why every character has some side story. And third point, but if you follow the plot from the start, it all makes sense. Means from first day, if you have decided, yes, I want to learn organic chemistry very well, and accordingly, if you have made the plan, definitely you will understand organic chemistry very well. Okay. This is the first, some of the criteria or some tips for becoming master in organic chemistry. See, if I want to become master in organic chemistry, without drawing structures, how I will become master? Many times we have observed that in the question paper of organic chemistry, without structure, only theoretical questions are there. Only theoretical questions. Write short notes on Claisen ester condensation reaction. Or many times it has been given like EAA, how this EAA is prepared from two equivalents of ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate. Okay, here NaOET. Here I have shown the structure. But in the question paper, just we have seen ethyl acetate. See, ethyl acetate, then on arrow sodium ethoxide in words. Sorry, I'm writing the formula for this one, sodium ethoxide. And the structure is ethyl, the name of the product is ethyl acetoacetate. Right? You have to put the structure of ethyl acetate. You have to put the structure of ethyl acetoacetate. Okay, just a simple example I have given you here. Drawing the structure from the name, that is important. If suppose I have given one name to you, one name, ethyl 3-oxo-butanoate. Ethyl 3-oxo-butanoate. This sound reaction with first step is a sodium ethoxide and second step is methyl bromide. Suppose, predict the product with mechanism is there. Here I have given the name, and if you don't know the structure, you are unable to solve this particular question. And in organic chemistry, billions of the compounds are there, millions, billions, trillions are the compounds. I don't know exact number also, but every moment, every fraction of the second, people are discovering new organic compounds. And that's why that is the beauty of organic chemistry. Okay. See, drawing of structure from the name or from name to structure. From name to structure or structure to name. Now, this name I have given over here. Accordingly, you have to draw the structure and then only you can further carry out the reaction. How to identify the number of bonds? How to identify the number of bonds? If you don't know how many bonds are there, if I have given the molecular formula C6H6, how many bonds are there? How many single bonds? How many double bonds are there? Okay, just example I have given here. How many triple bonds? How many double bonds? How many C double bond O is there? That concept one should know before starting learning of organic chemistry. Then, see, most important thing, bond line diagrams. In earlier days, there were no softwares. No softwares. If we want to write butane, then we used to write CS3, CH2, CH2, and CS3. This is the N-butane. To write this one, it requires a lot of time. But here you have to try to write the structure like this one. See, एकदा मी पेन ठेवलेला उचललं सुद्धा नाही. And here you have to see, it requires a lot of time. Lot of time. That's why I try to learn how to draw bond line diagrams. This is for small molecule. If big molecule is there, natural product is there, some drug is there, that in that case you have to draw line diagrams. And if you know the structure of that particular compound molecule, then you will understand the reactivity of the molecule. Reactivity of the molecule. See, if you don't know the structure of 2-butene, 1-butene, then you are unable to find out the reactivity of it. It may be organic, it may be inorganic also. If you don't know the structure, how will you determine this particular compound or molecule gives addition reactions, substitution reaction, elimination reactions without knowing the structure? Okay. That's why structures are very much important, and accordingly you have to find out the reactivity of the compounds. Okay. Then, while learning organic chemistry, you have to make your foundation strong. Build strong foundation. It may be organic, it may be physical, it may be inorganic chemistry. Your foundations should be strong. मी जर विचार करत असेल एमएससी सेकंड इयरला गेल्यानंतर मी ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री शिकेन, इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. It is not possible. See, organic chemistry is like a pyramid. It's like a pyramid. See, means if your base is strong, means if your 11th, 12th, BSc first year is strong, BSc second year, third year, definitely you will understand organic chemistry very well at PG level. And many times it has been observed that the students, those who have completed their undergraduate program from some affiliated colleges, when they are entering in PG courses, these students are saying that, sir, we have not studied anything. We have not studied anything. Just from today itself, we are going to start to understand the subject. See, means from that particular moment, you are going to start for better understanding of the subject. See, the top will collapse. This top will collapse without a strong base. Without a strong base. If you are building, if you are making some building of fifth floor, sixth floor, okay, then this basement should be too much strong. Otherwise, it will start collapsing from top, then it will come to the ground level as well. That's why the top will collapse without strong base. Okay. And many times students are asking me, sir, how to learn the fundamentals of organic chemistry or basics of organic chemistry, from which book I have to start. Okay, definitely I will tell at the end of my session, definitely. Even if you think you have no time, see, second year students, they are saying, sir, we don't have time. In the next week, we have an internal test. That internal test for 5 to 10 marks only. 5 to 10 marks only. And to prepare for internal test, how much time you require? So that is also important. Even if you think you have no time, go back to introduction part. Go back again to introduction part of that particular topic. And early chapters and spend some time. See, my suggestion to all of you, start with NCERT's book. NCERT's book. So, see, the students, even though you can ask to Dr. Sandeep Deshmukh sir, Dr. Dhumal sir, Dr. Khosre sir, or Dr. Sutar sir, while preparation of NET examination, definitely they may have studied these NCERT's books, 11th standard, 12th standard, for better understanding of further concepts from the chemistry. That's why start reading of early chapters, and each and every chapter is important if you want to become a master in chemistry. Okay. See, you will likely be surprised. How much better you will grasp that hard material once you completely understand the easy bit. Means if you are read 11th standard book, definitely you will understand 12th standard book very easily. Then you will understand BSc's topics very well. And see, PG program is nothing but combination of this topic which you have studied at 11th, 12th and BSc level. And it's just some extension or just some applications of those topics. Okay, these fundamentals are very much important. And once you understand that easy points, then further hard points or tough points will become easy for better understanding. Definitely you will get surprised. See, within 1 minute, 2 minutes, we can understand the new concept if I have a strong foundation, definitely. Okay. Then, now I will tell you, before preparing or before becoming master in any subject or better understanding of any subject, your mind should be prepared very well. Mind preparation is very much important. Okay. See, if I think I will prepare on coming Sunday, no, you have to start from this particular moment. Okay. Next Sunday, and on Monday, your exam will be there. That's why you have to prepare your mind setup first. How to prepare the subject. And we know very well in organic chemistry, there are several reagents. Several reagents are there. And some of the reagents, they act as oxidizing agents. Some of the reagents are reducing agents. Some of the reagents are dehydrating. Not only organic reagents, but also inorganic reagents. See, credit goes to the inorganic chemistry people. They have given the gift of n number of inorganic reagents, and those reagents were used by the organic chemistry people. For example, aluminum chloride, that is the gift for the organic chemistry people. Not only aluminum chloride, but also all the Lewis acids. All the Lewis acids. I don't know exact number of the Lewis acids, but simply you should know about 100 Lewis acids. Lewis acids and Lewis bases. Prostate acid and prostate bases. Okay, that point I will come later on again. And see how that AlCl3 act as a Lewis acid. Okay, and behind that, lot of concepts are there. Means, first of all, you have to read, not only read, you have to understand periodic table very well. Periodic table. Okay, and I will request to Dr. Deshmukh sir, please arrange somebody's lecture who will talk on special talk on periodic table. Special talk on periodic table. And once you understand periodic table very well, then remaining chemistry becomes very much easy. Okay, and see, identify the nature of the reagent, whether it is oxidizing, reducing, dehydrating. You have to find out the reagent. And make a list of those reagents and remember them. Names only. Okay, see, we know very well H2SO4, no doubt. It's simple reagent, HCl, H2SO4, nitric acid. Okay, we know only nitric acid is used for the nitration of aromatic compounds. Nitration of aromatic compounds. Okay, this sulfuric acid is used for sulfonation reaction, or it acts as the only dehydrating agent. No, there are several applications of the reagent. Okay, several applications of these inorganic acids. and accordingly make a chart of specific class of compounds. Specific class, particularly in organic chemistry. See, amino acids. See, natural amino acids, not a synthetic amino acids. Synthetic, we can make n number. But natural amino acids, you should know about the names of those natural amino acids as well as their structures of amino acids. Not only amino acids, but also steroids, terpenoids, alkaloids. Okay, you have to know the names of those steroids, alkaloids, terpenoids, amino acids. Not only names, but also respective structures of the compounds. Structures. And see, many times it has been observed that in competitive examination, NET, SET, and GATE, there is a one question definitely always in NET, SET, and GATE. Match the following for 2 marks or 4 marks. Left side, names of the compounds, right side, structures of the compound. And just you have to match. But they never ask simple molecules. They will ask you complicated molecules. Okay, that's why make a chart of specific class of compounds. Even though if you are preparing lanthanides and actinides, just I am giving example. Make a chart of lanthanides or actinides and what are the properties of those lanthanides and actinides, or how to determine the oxidation state, or what kind of oxidation state that lanthanides or actinides behaves. Okay, make a chart. And the most important thing, keep in mind, my dear students, friends, the most important thing is to do by yourself. That is important. Just like food, we are taking food for ourselves. It means that these things you have to prepare by yourself. दुसऱ्यानी prepare केलेल्याची copy करू नका. Okay, you can take help, no doubt, but you have to prepare by yourself those charts. Okay, you can ask to Deshmukh sir, Dhumal sir, or Khosre sir, or Sutar sir. Definitely, while preparation for NET SET examination, they have pasted so many charts in their room, and the room is fully occupied by means of such kind of charts, and those charts prepared by themselves. Okay, keep in mind. Then see, don't forget about acid-base reactions. Acid-base reactions, and usually we used to ask to the students, can you have a list of inorganic acids and inorganic bases? At least 10, at least 10. Or can you have a list of organic acids and organic bases? Okay, see, it means that the whole organic chemistry, at least 50% organic chemistry is depend on such kind of reactions where acid and base is involved. See, this carbon chemistry depends on bases. Carbocation chemistry depends on acids. Whenever you are getting some kind of enols, then definitely it has to be involved some kind of acids. Whenever enolates are there, then always bases. Just I am giving some examples. And those acids and bases, not only Lewis acids and bases, but also Arrhenius or Bronsted acids and bases. See, that's why more than half of organic chemistry is based around acid-base reactions. See, you have to know the structures of those acids and bases, Lewis structures. Structures. And if you don't know the structure of sulfuric acid, see, this is the sulfuric acid. This is not the structure, this is the molecular formula. This is the molecular formula. Okay, and if you don't know the structure, you are unable to identify the reactivity of sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid. Nitric acid, HNO3. See, nitric acid, if you don't know the structure, then you are unable to find out the reactivity of this one. How it gives a proton, how it gives protons without drawing the structure, you should not do like that way. Many times it has been observed that, see, here HSO4 people are writing and they are giving this particular proton to the system. No, it is a totally wrong. You have to draw the structure. See, structures are very much important. And then only you can donate this, or this proton can be abstracted by means of some other systems. Okay. And one more suggestion I want to give you. Don't draw box type of mechanism. Okay. That is the big mistake. This is my suggestion to all of you. Okay, then you have to know about how to generate electrophile and nucleophile and their reactivities. Generation of electrophile, generation of nucleophile. Okay, generation of nucleophile. Or there are some molecules which acts as a electrophile as well as a nucleophile, means amphoteric nature of the molecules. Okay. Keep in mind, you should know about the electrophiles and nucleophiles. And to understand electrophile and nucleophile, it cannot be finished within 5 minutes. It requires a minimum 1 week. 1 week, how to generate and how to utilize. Okay, and the most important thing you should know about the Lewis concept of acids and bases. Lewis concept, Lewis structures, Lewis acids, how they act as an acid. See, for example, AlCl3. Why this AlCl3 acts as an acid? What point is responsible in the determination of their nature, whether this is acid or base? Whether this is acid or base. Okay. That's why don't forget acid-base reactions. Then, most important point, just I want to highlight over here. Focus on understanding, not on memorization. Many times people are doing this one, magap, or in Marathi, patantar karne. Or many more students. Hello, sir. Am I audible? Deshmukh, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Many more students, they are doing this. Patantar or magap. Or the very famous word. I have forgotten that word. Ratta marne. Okay. So don't do that. Focus on understanding, not on memorization. See, memorization is the overall poor strategy. It's a poor strategy. If you are prepared for benzaldehyde and the question is asked on pyridine aldehyde, the question is asked on pyridine aldehyde or quinoline aldehyde. Okay. Or if you are prepared the reaction for benzaldehyde and the question is on anisaldehyde or furfural. See, आणि तुम्ही पाठांतर केलेला आहे where this benzaldehyde is used. No. That is the beauty of organic chemistry. Again. See, there are n number of aromatic aldehydes. N number of aromatic aldehydes. And the reactivity of each species is the different one. Reactivity. See, on that benzaldehyde, different kinds of substituents are possible. Some of them are electron donating, some of them are electron withdrawing. Okay, that's why as per this substituent, the reactivity may varies. That's why you should not memorize. Memorization is a overall poor strategy that is resorted when people haven't planned ahead sufficiently and how to cram the night before exam. म्हणजे परीक्षेच्या आदल्या दिवसापर्यंत समजा पाठांतर केलेलं आहे आणि परीक्षेला जाण्याच्या पूर्वी आठवण रिमेंबरिंग प्रोसेस जर करत असू तर you will get confused, lot of confusion may be there. Lot of confusion. Then many students, they are asking how to remember those named reactions. How to remember? See, just you have to remember the name of the reaction. Okay, but what are the materials or what kind of reagents, what kind of substrates are used in that particular reaction? It can become after having a lot of practice. Practice is required. Okay, no doubt there are some points you have to memorize, no doubt. But the whole organic chemistry cannot be memorized. Okay, suppose there is a one molecule. See, Taxol, just I am giving the example, big name, anti-cancer agent. No doubt there are more than 30 total synthesis of Taxol, How will you remember? How will you memorize those total 30 synthesis? But at least you should know about 1 or 2 total synthesis, starting from X, Y, Z, whatever it is. Okay. If you have provided some starting material, accordingly you have to convert into that useful product. For example, suppose I have asked a small question to you. Okay, This one R is their alpha hydroxycarbonase. How alpha hydroxycarbonase are prepared? Or another way I can ask the question here. Here I can provide the reaction condition and the starting material. What kind of starting material can be used over here? And I have provided the reaction condition. How to find out the starting? See, without asking directly how benzoin product is prepared. Don't ask directly benzoin condensation reaction. You can give the starting materials and reaction condition, and accordingly you can ask the product. Okay. Because you are the students of undergraduate, I'm not giving that kind of complicated examples. But definitely some of the things you have to memorize. What are those things? Nomenclature terms. Because rules you have to know. Names of the reagent. If you don't know the names of the reagent, then you will not convert that A starting material into B product. At least you should know the name. Once you recognize the name, accordingly, if you know the reactivity of that reagent, you can carry out that particular organic transformation. As well as I said that there are around 200 functional groups. And how many functional groups we are studying? Just alcohols, phenols, aldehydes, ketones means carbonyls, okay, acids, amines, alkynes, alkenes, and alkanes. Okay, only this. Nitro is there, cyano is there, sulfonic acid is there, sulfur trioxide is there, sulfur trioxide is there, dioxide is there. See, thioether, ethers, okay, amines is there. Okay, just I am giving the examples. Cyanides, isocyanides, cyanates, isocyanates. These are the functional groups. Okay, carbamates, urethanes are there. At least you should know the names of those functional groups and the most important thing, structures of those functional groups. If I don't know the structure of carbamate, I will not carry out any kind of reactions for me. Okay, that's why you should know the structures and names of those functional groups. Okay. Then, if you want to become a real learner of organic chemistry, real learner, I can say, or real master of organic chemistry, not only organic chemistry, but also physical chemistry. Okay. Or if you want to become a master in mathematics also, statistics, you have to prepare that particular subject along with your friends, study partners. Or I used to tell always to the students, you have to discuss whatever concept you understand with other friends. That's why I have given over here point, study partner is required in becoming master in organic chemistry. Study partner. Alone cannot be true. Alone. That is my experience. If I have prepared one of the concepts from physical chemistry, just I am giving an example, Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. That concept I have prepared myself. And after 10 days, 15 days, just I have to remember that particular equation, Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution law. It will be difficult for me to remember that equation. But if I have discussed that equation to more than 10 students or 10 friends, definitely I can understand that particular equation forever. That's why study partners are required while preparing any subject from this science. Okay, or group discussion is required. See, group discussion, and in India, particularly Maharashtra and in Marathwada, we are poor in this particular point. Group discussion. एखादी कॉम्पिटिशन असेल तर तेव्हाच ग्रुपमध्ये ऍक्टिव्हिटीज केली जाते, बट अभ्यास ग्रुपमध्ये कसा करायचा हे कोणीही सांगत नाही. Activities can be done by in group, but a learning process, not in classroom, but whenever you are preparing the subject in your room or in your hostel, you have to do that study in group. Okay, see, that's why you will be surprised at what you learn when you have to explain something to others. If there are two friends, A and B friend, and this A friend have prepared one concept and B friend have prepared another concept, and they have discussed with each other once, and now they have started discussion with other friends. See, definitely they will increase their knowledge and they will not forget. forever. If I am teaching organic chemistry from last 10 years, 15 years to the students, I am discussing organic chemistry to the students, I will not forget forever. I will not forget. I should not forget. I should not forget. And every year, I don't need to read again and again. Okay, just I can start the topic in front of you. If I have learned very well, that is important. Okay, see, if you are discussing with others, definitely you will not forget for you. Don't ever feel like you need to tackle organic chemistry by yourself. Okay, मी एकटा ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्रीचा अभ्यास करू शकेल हे मनातून काढून टाका. The same logic can be applied for physical chemistry as well as for mathematics also. Okay, see, that's why from this particular moment, start discussion with other friends also. That's why I have given one quotation over here. Getting together to do work. Getting together to do work with your colleagues is a fantastic idea. It's a fantastic idea. See, means in a group, if we are carrying out some kind of activities like marriage, it is a teamwork, it is a group work. That's why satisfaction after completion of the marriage. Because several people have shouldered the responsibility for doing that kind of work. Here also, if someone is not preparing very well, you can discuss with him and you can teach to him. Definitely, his or her interest will be increased in that particular topic. Okay, then that's why Henry Ford have given this particular quotation somewhere. Coming together is a beginning. Coming together for some thoughts, some cause, some purpose is a beginning only. Just many times people are thinking, tomorrow we will meet. Tomorrow we will meet and to discuss some of the issue. Just this is the beginning. And if we have started, keeping together is a progress. Just simply progress. Okay, अस्ताव्यस्त पडलेल्या गोष्टी आहेत आणि त्या जर एकत्रित केल्या आपण तर that is a progress, just simply. But working together is a success, and this is the mantra of today's lecture. Working together is a success. And this particular quotation is given by Henry Ford. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. Okay. See, another most important point in becoming master in organic chemistry. Work the problems. Because if you go through each and every book of organic chemistry, just I can give you example of Morrison Boyd, Organic Chemistry by Morrison Boyd. Morrison Boyd. Very much useful book at undergraduate level. Morrison Boyd. I don't know which book you are referring. Learning organic chemistry requires problem practice. Not only organic, but also physical chemistry, but also mathematics. Okay. Not only organic or physical having problems, but also inorganic chemistry, but also botany, zoology. Lot of problems are there. Okay. At the end of each and every unit or chapter, they have given a lot of exercise. If you see the book of Morrison Boyd, lot of exercise. Even though the topic is alcohols, if you start solving such kind of problems, definitely the interest in that particular subject will be increased. Okay, and we have started solving the problems from Morrison Boyd at that stage. Because whatever books today I have shown to you, that time those books were not available, except Peter Sykes, Jerry March, and Carruthers. And some other books are also there, but they are like a textbooks. Okay, see, that's why try to solve the problems even at the at the end of each topic. Okay, and see, you should attempt questions from reference books, not from textbooks. In textbooks, many times we have seen that they are asking some descriptive questions only. Describe Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. There is no limit to describe Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Explain Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. No. How Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction is useful for making isopropyl benzene, or how isopropyl benzene is prepared via Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Okay, or how N-propyl benzene cannot be prepared by Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. See, the simple. Okay, that's why such kind of questions. Or if I have asked the question to you here in the form of structures, not in theoretical. Describe Friedel-Crafts alkylation. That is the one kind of question. What are the limitations of Friedel-Crafts? That is another question. Theoretical question. But if you want to increase knowledge regarding that Friedel-Crafts alkylation or acylation reaction, try to solve the problems based on that particular question. And those questions you will see from reference books. See Claydon, Carey, Part A, Part B. Okay, that organic chemistry by M.D. Smith. Carruthers book is there. Nann's book is there. Lot of problems are there. And try to solve such kind of questions, problems. And hit the past question papers of competitive examinations, definitely. And nowadays, because of this online examination pattern, we could not be able to have the complete question papers with us. Okay. Spend all the extra time you save from the theory. Yes, I have read the theory part, and I have to spend some time for solving problems related to organic chemistry, physical chemistry, or other chemistries. Definitely, you will better understand that particular concept. Otherwise, if I have prepared for this year Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction, I will forget for next year. Always, many people, 99% people, they are saying that organic chemistry is a volatile chemistry. No, it is not a volatile chemistry. Our preparation is a volatile. Our understanding is the volatile. Only organic solvents are volatile. Chemistry is not a volatile. It is a totally solid chemistry having a 3 dimensions. Okay, that's why, and each and every molecule from the organic chemistry is alive. It behaves alive. That's why there is a covalent bond formation takes place. Okay, that's why covalent bond formation takes place. Benzene, it behaves like a live species because it will react with another species, another molecule with a covalent bond. That covalent bond is a too much strong bond. Okay, that's why. So work with the problems, work the problems. That's why always my approach is mastering organic chemistry. Your approach should be problem solving approach. Not only organic chemistry, physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry, analytical chemistry, botany, zoology, mathematics, or physics also. Don't consider that botany and zoology, they don't have problems. There are also a number of problems. Okay, that's why work with the problems. See, the 5 points so far we have considered. First point is related to reading of quality books, listening of the lectures delivered by the expert. Third one is doing experiments in the laboratory. Fourth one is preparing notes. And fifth one is after understanding of the concept, you have to try to solve the many more problems. That's why most importantly, doing that is a problem solving approach is very much important in better understanding of any subject. Better understanding of any subjects. And then only you will become a real master in the subject. That's why there is a one picture, and you may have seen in every places or in rural places. In Marathi, just I will tell you, आपल्या गावाकडे आपल्याकडं चाकू किंवा बिळा यांना धार लावायची असेल तर आपण एका दगडावरती त्याला घासतो. करेक्ट. दोन्ही गोष्टी निर्जीव गोष्टी आहेत, निर्जीव आहेत, अँड बोथ आर सॉलिड. करेक्ट. आणि आपल्याकडे गावाकडे जर समजा तो काय म्हणतात त्याला जात्याचा दगड धार लावण्यासाठी आपण बिळाला किंवा चाकूला धार लावण्यासाठी वापरतो. ओके, म्हणजे तो दगड हेल्प करतो त्या धार लावण्यासाठी त्या चाकूला. करेक्ट. इट मीन्स दॅट ग्राइंडस्टोन शार्पन्स नाईव्स. सायकलवरती आपल्याकडे गावाकडे माणूस येतो, तो धार लावायची का म्हणत, Grindstone sharpens knives. Knives. This is the plural word. Grindstone sharpens knives. And problem solving sharpens minds. See, problem solving sharpens minds. Then only if you have solved many more problems, your mind will become a sharpened one in terms of that particular subject. Okay. Now I will start with some of the great personalities, those who have given such kind of equations to us. Is a great Albert Einstein. And he has given the equation E is equal to mc square. Okay. The next great personality is from the chemistry, Arrhenius. He has given this particular equation. And then another equation for determining the energy, E is equal to h nu or upon lambda. And if you have the values for the remaining terms, if we have a Planck's constant and a frequency, accordingly we can determine the energy. If we have provided that speed of light and wavelength, if we have given this c, that is the speed of light, and as well as a Planck's constant and wavelength is given, accordingly we can determine the energy. See, with the help of calculator, we are doing all these jobs. Okay. And such kind of equations are available in physics, in chemistry, okay, in mathematics also, okay, maths also. So many equations are there. And just we are putting some values in that particular equation, and with the help of calculator, we are determining the respective values. No doubt, not only these equations, but also several equations are there. For example, in terms of organic chemistry, we are doing some experiment, or we are studying in theory Hammett equation. Okay, Hammett equation. Okay, and in organic chemistry, there are several equations. Every reaction is an equation. Okay, don't consider that for equation requires only Arabical numerals. म्हणजे फक्त आकड्यातच असावा असं काही नाही. करेक्ट, तिथं नंबरच असावा असं काही नाही. Several equations are here in organic chemistry, in inorganic chemistry, in physical chemistry, in analytical chemistry. For example, in estimation practicals, okay, this estimation practicals for organic, for analytical, for inorganic, or for physical chemistry also. We are using some equations, A is equal to B plus C. Suppose some equation is here. And just to, as per the experimental data, we are putting the values and we are determining the A. Similarly, in physical chemistry, whenever you are doing some kind of experiments on pH meter, conductometer, spectrophotometer, polarimeter, we have some equations, and with the help of that equation, we are determining the values. But we never thought about how that equation has came. Okay, whatever equation, that Einstein's equation E is equal to mc square, that equation never comes within a day. After doing several experiments and giving justice to that particular equation, verification of that particular equation with the help of some data, it requires a lot of time. See, whatever experiments we are doing in the lab, even though we are doing titration for the determination of some normality of some unknown sample, we used to do that particular experiment in the triplicates. Okay, means ते equation prove करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतोय आपण तीनदा experiment करू. Correct, and accordingly we are determining the normality of the solution. But we never thought how that particular equation has came in the picture. Okay. Accordingly, this person, great Indian, great Maharashtrian, and we should salute to him for his lot of credentials in terms of chemistry, chemical engineering. Okay, and I can keep the chat box open. Please write the name of these great personalities. Just I will wait for a minute. Just I will check, or from the your classroom, smart classroom, whether students are able to give answer of this particular question. Who is this person? And Dr. Deshmukh sir, you can transfer to me the name given by the students from the smart classroom, or Dr. Dhumal sir, you can give the feedback from the students. Yeah, those who have joined through online mode, they can write in the chat box. I can go through, or you can tell those who are attending this particular lecture from smart classroom, they can give answer to their respective teachers and they will pass to me. Yes, sir. Yeah, somebody have written in the chat box. Oh, Rohini Gaikwad have given the answer. Ram Shevak Sharma. Oh, this is wrong. This is wrong. He is a Maharashtrian. He is a Punekar again. I am giving idea. Yeah, any other? Yes. Just I will read his name. Fase Vidyasagar. Yeah, then Sai Prasad Bondare. Then Bapu Saheb Karde. Okay. All people have given right answer. Correct answer. Okay. He is nothing but former Director General, CSR, that is Council of Scientific and Industrial Research. He is a former Director of CSR's National Chemical Laboratory, Pune. He is a Padma Vibhushan, Polymer to Patent Honorable respected Professor Raghunath Mashelkar, sir. Okay, Raghunath Mashelkar. Okay, Raghunath Mashelkar, sir. In his one of interview, I will not tell in details, okay, because it requires 10 to 15 minutes again. In his one of the interview arranged at Pune, in Marathi Sahitya Sammelan, and one person is taking his interview, and that discussion was in Marathi. मराठी मध्ये इंटरव्ह्यू चालू होता आणि चालू असताना बरेचसे प्रश्न उत्तर झाले आणि त्यानंतर त्या इंटरव्ह्यू घेणाऱ्यांनी मुलाखत घेणाऱ्यांनी एक प्रश्न विचारला की व्हॉट इज युअर ओपिनियन, सॉरी मराठीत विचारलेलं होतं की तुमचं शिक्षणाबद्दलचं मत काय, शिक्षणाबद्दलचं मत काय. At that time, Dr. Mashelkar sir has given reply to his question, and he has given one equation to us. E is equal to F. Oh, already it is there. E is equal to F. See, usually we the Londe Swaraj, Raghunath Mashelkar, Ananta Mashelkar, Arya Mashelkar, good, complete name. Yeah, E is equal to F. Usually we science people believes E is equal to energy and F is equal to force. F is equal to force. And many times I have raised this question to audience, and many times it has been observed that the participants are unable to give correct full form for this E and F. E stands for E stands for education, and if you have taken proper education, your future will be bright. Your future will be bright. Okay. E stands for education, F stands for future. If you have taken proper education with understanding, not on paper. Yes, I am a master of science in chemistry without knowing any structure of organic compounds. How it is possible? Okay. If you are taken proper education, your future will be bright. And the same lecture, the same interview was telecasted on some news channel on the same day. on the same day, and the person who is listening that particular that interview and thought about, even though the person is teaching the subject from long back, organic chemistry, and he's thinking, why not to create one of the equation, and that equation should be useful for the students. After spending lot of time, means whole night and early morning, he came to conclusion and made one equation, that is R cube is equal to OS. R cube is equal to OS. This OS, see, the person, organic chemistry, see, just, hello? Am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible,
Yes.
Deshmukh, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Yeah. See, the person is nothing but organic chemistry teacher, and he's thinking about whether to make one equation, and that equation should be beneficial for a better understanding of organic chemistry. See, he came to conclusion R cube is equal to OS, and that OS stands for organic synthesis. And just you have to find out what are these R cube. What is this R cube? OS stands for organic synthesis. All the three alphabets are in capital. See, these three are. I don't know why there is a hanging my laptop. Oh, sir, hang झालेला आहे. माहित नाही. What could be the reason? फक्त ऐकू येतं तुम्हाला.
R cube is equals to OS.
या स्लाइड वरती आहे पण पुढे जात नाही स्लाइड किंवा मागे पण येत नाही. What I have to do? Shall I stop sharing?
Yes, one stop and then again share.
Yeah. Meantime, if somebody may have any kind of difficulty, you can share with me. Otherwise, I will rejoin. Just we will check.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Meantime, you can write in the chat box.
If anyone wants to ask the question, write the question into the chat box.
Sir, दिसते का slide?
हो sir. Yes, yes.
पहिली slide आहे.
हो.
Oh, but again there is a problem, sir. I don't know. Just I will leave the meeting and I will rejoin, sir, quickly.
Okay. तोपर्यंत ज्या विद्यार्थ्यांना क्वेश्चन विचारायचे त्यांनी आपले क्वेश्चन्स काढून ठेवा. Hello.
मी लॅपटॉप शटडाऊन केलेला आहे, चालू करतोय मी. अदरवाइज आय कॅन कन्क्लूड ओव्हर हिअर बिकॉज लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स आर देअर अँड इट मे टेक सम टाइम.
ओके. करा सर, बघूया आपण एक 5 मिनिट.
हा 5 मिनिट तोपर्यंत मुलांना काय म्हणजे मी आता मोबाईलवर ना सर व्हेर इज द बेस्ट कॉलेज फॉर ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री या सुमेध चिलवंत हॅव आस्क्ड. आय डोंट नो. Yeah, Sumit, you are doing BSc. I don't know at
Yes,
what course.
yes, sir. He is doing BSc.
BSc chemistry. See, I will not tell any name of college, but you have to take admission for PG program at university level, where the full-fledged staff is there. That is important thing, and where the each and everything is available in terms of laboratory, in terms of books, reference books. That is very much important. And for this question, you can discuss with your teachers also. See, college or institute is not important. How the teachers are teaching to the students, that is important. Okay, building is not important. Okay, how the staff, teaching staff or supporting staff is supporting for better understanding of the organic chemistry. That is important. This is one of the question raised by this student. Yeah, for MSc, yes, he has written for MSc. Yes, definitely. Always you can ask to your teachers. Deshmukh sir is there, Dhumal sir is there, Kosre sir is there, and I think Sutar sir is also there. You can ask to him, and accordingly you can do. Okay, any other question? Just students, you can write in the chat box. Now I am able to see the chat box because I'm joining through laptop. Just it may take some time, but I have joined through mobile phone over here. मराठीत विचारू शकता कारण मी परवाच सावंत सरांचं थोडंसं लेक्चर ऐकलं. Actually, after listening to great personality, our friend Dr. Dinesh Sawant sir from NCL Pune, as well as our respected Dr. Bhaskar Edige sir, former scientist from National Chemical Laboratory, you got an opportunity to listen such kind of personalities from various fields and from national institutions. And today I'm delivering a talk. Yeah, how to remember the role of the reagent in reaction? Yeah, good question. Mukund Kakade, yeah, I will appreciate your efforts for asking such type of wonderful question. Okay, I don't know from which institute you belongs. Mukund Kakade, how to remember the role of the reagent in reaction? See, if you know the structure of the reagent, don't remember anything. Don't remember, only names of the reagent you have to remember. Okay, that is important thing. And if you know the structure of the reagent, accordingly you can perform the further reactions. Perform the further reaction. That is the important thing here. Okay, if sulfuric acid is there and if you don't know the structure of sulfuric acid, how you will recognize it's a reactivity? That's why structure is very much important for whatever it may be the reaction. If you have a substrate and if you know the structure of substrates as well as a catalyst or reagent, accordingly you can find out the product with the help of mechanism. And mechanism is the heart of organic chemistry. Keep in mind. Keep in mind, mechanism is the heart of organic chemistry. Okay. How to learn mechanism of reaction? See, very good question again. But prior to that, there are several questions. Sir, what would be a good place to do future in organic chemistry and get a good job? Yeah. It's a good question again. Where we have to learn. See, first of all, you should be highly enthusiastic. तुमचा माइंड मॅप अगोदर तयार असला पाहिजे. येस, मला चांगली ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री शिकायची आहे. चांगली ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री शिकायची आहे अँड आय शुड बी गुड लर्नर ऑफ ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री. अँड नाव व्हॉट प्लेस आय हॅव टू चूज. मी आता त्या प्रश्नाचं पार्शियली उत्तर दिलेलं आहे. मी कुठल्या एखाद्या स्पेसिफिक इन्स्टिट्यूटचं नाव घेणं जे माझ्यासाठी ते चुकीचं ठरेल. कुठली इन्स्टिट्यूट प्रिफर करायचं, बट ऑलवेज प्रिफर टू युनिव्हर्सिटी डिपार्टमेंट ऑलवेज. Again, furthermore, which university department, that is also important. Always try to learn your future education, further education, postgraduate program from university departments. This is my suggestion to one and all. Your future subject may be organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, or botany, zoology, mathematics, whatever it is. But try to learn, try to get admission in the university department. That is important thing. Okay, good job. Further, that I can't say. That I can't say how to get a good job. Okay, because how you have learned, how you have tried to understand the subject, that is important thing over here. Okay, then I will give you answer of another question. Oh. YC, MOU, MSc degree is a sufficient for PhD. How to remember reaction mechanism? See, उदाहरण सिंपल मराठीतलं उदाहरण देतो की आपल्या घरी स्वयंपाक बनवला जातो किंवा बऱ्याचशा कार्यक्रमामध्ये स्वयंपाक बनवला जातो. स्वयंपाक बनवत असताना or each and every material, for the preparation of each and every material requires some kind of mechanism. See, for the construction of building, it also requires some kind of mechanism. Once you know the reactivity of the substrates, understanding of mechanism is not a big job. If you know the role of substrate, role of catalyst, role of reagent, whether it is electrophilic, whether it is a nucleophilic in nature, then accordingly you can decide the role of you can decide the mechanism. If you give me any kind of reaction available in the literature, accordingly I can predict the mechanism. But I should know the reactivity of the reagent or reactivity of the catalyst. That is important. And if you know the structure of catalyst or reagent, then the job will become very much easy. Okay. He has asked another question. YC, MOU, MSc degree. I don't know whether YCMOU is providing MSc chemistry. I don't have any idea. But if you want to really learn this subject, if you want to learn really the subject, you have to attend in the class. Whatever it may be the subject. It may be physics, it may be chemistry, it may be mathematics, it may be biology, whatever it may be the subject. You have to be attending the classroom first and then try to understand in better way. I don't know whether YCMOU is conducting MSc chemistry program or not. Okay. Then another question, respected sir. Oh, may I know any books that will be beneficial for the JAM exam, please? Yeah. Definitely the student of BSc third year or MSc first year, they are trying for JAM examination. Definitely, my dear friends, you have to prepare basic reference books. Okay, no doubt many people have written the books of organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, but you have to see, you have to identify which book is a good book and how to identify the quality of book. See, if we go through the book of organic chemistry, for example, if you want to learn a stereochemistry, then which book you will refer? This is the question for you. Can you write in the chat box? Can you write in the chat box if you want to prepare for spectroscopy, organic spectroscopy, not this inorganic spectroscopy, organic spectroscopy or physical spectroscopy? I'm asking about how to learn NMR, UV, C13 mass spectroscopy techniques. Which books you will refer for this spectroscopy? See, many times students are saying that wish to refer Sir Pavia's. No doubt it's a good book, but there are some mistakes in that book. You have to refer Philip Screw's book. This is one of the excellent book for spectroscopy. Then Silverstein, Webster, 8th edition or 7th edition in the market. Try to understand such kind of books. Okay, but if you are preparing for JAM, just you can go through Clayton's book for solving organic chemistry related problems from Clayton. You can refer that book. Okay. Sir, how to understand which reagent or catalyst to use for which reaction? Yeah, this is a great question, even though researchers are facing such kind of problem. Okay, and that is the beauty of organic chemistry, my dear friends. How to select better reagent for that reaction. Okay, it depends upon the reactivity of the substrate. How that substrate behaves with that particular reagent or catalyst. That is important thing. Okay, how that substrate behaves with that particular catalyst. See, just one example, just I want to give you. Any acid catalyst is there. Any acid catalyst. And if we are treating with benzaldehyde, nitrobenzaldehyde, and anisaldehyde. 3 different types of substrates are there. 3 different types of substrates. In one substrate, electron withdrawing group is there. In another substrate, electron donating group is there. And benzene don't have any kind of substitution. Okay, don't have any kind of substitution. But the reactivity against the H positive is a different one. The electrophilic nature of carbonyl group may varies with different types of substituents. Okay, different types of substituents. That's why, and again, it depends upon the reactivity or acidity of that particular reagent. That you have to understand first. Otherwise, the research will be stopped. म्हणजे एखाद्या रिएक्शन साठी XYZ रिएजंट आतापर्यंत लोकांनी केलेला आहे आणि those reagents are highly superior. No, if you vary the substrate, again that already known reagent or catalyst may be failed. That's why research is going out at every moment. My dear friends, you can understand Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. Example I will give you. Till this particular moment, around 1,000 people, they are doing some kind of research on Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. 100 years before Friedel and Kraft have discovered aluminum chloride is the catalyst for that particular reaction. But limited scope is there. And if you want to have some different types of species, substrates or reagents, then accordingly you have to change the catalyst. That's why you can go through the literature of 2022. You will see some new reaction conditions for a Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction also. That's why selection of reagent depends upon the substrates, and that is the beauty of organic chemistry. And that is the scope for doing reactions on organic substrates. Okay. Then another question. Many things of organic chemistry forgotten, like reagents, catalysts, and reactions mechanism. How to tackle this problem, sir? Ganesh Kolte. Yeah, very good question. Again, just I'm joining from my laptop again, and I will leave from this particular. And how to remember? Many things of organic chemistry forgotten. See, why we are forgetting? Just I will give you one example. If we have seen some movie 10 years before, that movie we can recollect after 10 years. And if we have studied some reaction yesterday, we are forgetting today. What could be the reason? What could be the reason behind the forgetting the concept of organic chemistry? Okay, while seeing the movie, our concentration is 100%. And while learning the subject of organic chemistry, our concentration only 5 to 10%. How to increase our concentration? That is also important. See, एखाद्या पॉइंट कडे बघत असतानाच आपला दृष्टिकोन हा बदलला पाहिजे. Yes, chemistry is our life, our future. Okay, chemistry is our life, our future. That's why keep in mind, that is our roji roti. As chemistry, we are. Yeah, just 1 minute. I will leave this 1 minute. Yeah. Hello, am I audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just please make me allowed to share my videos. Yeah, I will give the answer of that question, and accordingly, sir can read from his side also. Meantime, because we don't know exactly how much time we have.
Have you shared your?
Someone is a master. So cricketers, take an example. Virat Kohli. He's doing practice every day, even though there is no match. But our preparation is for examination only. म्हणजे परीक्षेपुरता आपण प्रिपरेशन करतो. Is it correct? This is for only examination. And we are not thinking about our future. आता सेकंड सेमिस्टरची किंवा फोर्थ सेमिस्टरची एक्झामिनेशन झाल्यानंतर या चॅप्टरचा उपयोग काय? डोंट डू लाईक दॅट. आणि दॅट इज द ब्युटी ऑफ ऑर्गॅनिक केमिस्ट्री. जे 11वी मध्ये जे शिकलेलं आहे तेच परत पुन्हा एमएससी मध्ये येईल. लक्षात घ्या, तेच पुन्हा एमएससी मध्ये. दॅट्स वाय आवर प्रिपरेशन शुड बी व्हेरी सॉलिड अँड यू हॅव टू रिमेंबर अगेन अँड अगेन अँड यू हॅव टू डू प्रॅक्टिस फॉर सेव्हरल टाइम्स. दॅट्स वाय work with the problems, practice and practice. Then only you will become a master in the subject. This is the answer. Yeah, any doubt you can write in the chat box. Sometime reactant common name remembered, but their IUPAC name forgotten. Yes, it's a good question again. See, it's a good question. See, Deshmukh sir, your students are very much hunger to learn this subject, and credit goes to all the teachers, because definitely they have inspired the students, and that is the job of teacher. And I will appreciate the efforts taken by the teachers from Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya, Dharashaw. Yeah, sometimes reactant common name. But I will say, sometimes we can take IUPAC name or correct name, but we can forget. It's a common name also. For example, we can take the name of toluene. The name of the toluene, common name is there. But if we have its a correct name is a methyl benzene. Common name is a toluene. It's a correct name. That is a methyl benzene. Again, I can extend 1,2-dimethyl benzene. 1,2-dimethyl benzene. Common name is orthoxylene. See, orthoxylene. Similarly, metaxylene. 1,3. Similarly, for paraxylene also. Again. See, if you take the example of ethyl acetate, हॅलो
सर.
आवाज येतोय का म्हणलं? कारण
हा, आता येतोय. बहुतेक बँडविड्थ कमी पडते तुमच्याकडे जरा थोडी.
Yes, then I have to again rejoin to Wi-Fi. Okay, let it be same. बऱ्याचदा आपल्याला इथाल ऍसिड कॉमन नेम माहिती असतं, ऍस्टिक ऍसिड कॉमन नेम माहिती आहे, पण आययुपीसी नेम कधी विचार केला? फॉर ऍस्टिक ऍसिड द आययुपीसी नेम इज इथेनॉइक ऍसिड. We talk about IUPAC name of ethyl acetate. Common name we know. That's why. See, you have to be learn IUPAC names of almost all compounds. Almost all compounds. But if you know the rules and regulations made by the IUPAC for chemistry and for biology, they have a different nomenclature system. International Union of Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, I think so. Okay, see, it means that you have to do practice. Take various functional groups of the molecule and accordingly you can determine their IUPAC.
Hello. Hello, sir. Hello.
ढगाळ वातावरण असल्यामुळे नेटवर्कचे प्रॉब्लेम आहेत देशमुख सर.
Okay, sir. Okay.
But now I have joined through my mobile. Sir, I have a question. Who inspired you in organic chemistry to take this subject as a career? Oh, very good question. Again, Sumit Chilwan. Sumit Chilwan. He has asked this particular question. Who has inspired me? Yes, teacher always inspires. Teacher always. And impact of teacher is the important thing. Impact of teacher. At every stage, when I was studying at UG level, my teacher, by the nature, by the teaching passion, I got inspired in terms of organic chemistry. Then I completed my master's program. Some inspiration from my teacher was there. And later on, one of my friend, my guru, he has inspired a lot. He has inspired me a lot. One of my friend, just my senior, and I inspired from my friend, and later on, I have given my total dedication for better understanding of organic chemistry through quality books. Through quality books. That is the most important motto of my career. Yeah. Then again, one more question is there. What is the scope after MSc chemistry organic for industrial purpose? Yeah, a lot of scope in industry. Always industry is asking about the organic chemistry peoples. Not only organic, but also physical, inorganic, analytical also. No doubt, lot of scope. See, whatever things we are taking from early morning up to late night, each and everything is made up of some kind of chemistry material. It may be of organic, inorganic, or some others material. Okay, that's why a lot of scope in chemistry is there. And I think yesterday Savant sir may have discussed with you after UG what's and research scope like PhD. Yeah, a lot of scope is there for organic chemistry people. It may be in pharma industry, it may be in fine chemical industries or research institutions or academia. Lot of things are there. Not only in these, but also pollutions or in some corporate sectors also. Yeah, good. Yeah, is there any other question? Yeah, Sumedh Chilwant is writing, I think so. Deshmukh sir,
हा सर.
काही क्वेश्चन असतील मुलं जे क्लासरूम मध्ये जे बसलेले आहेत ते पण विचारू शकतात तुमच्या थ्रू.
हो हो ते विचारतायत सर चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये त्यांनी विचारले. चिलवंत हे तिथंच आहेत.
ओके ओके
निंबाळकर चिलवंत वगैरे ते क्लासरूम मध्येच आहे.
या they are writing. Thank you, sir. Now, how to organic chemistry study make interested like another subject? Yeah. Again, this one is asked by, just I will read the name. Tanmore Preeti, Tanmore, Preeti Tanmore. How to make interest in organic chemistry like another subject? There are several factors. जेवढा देणारा असतो तेवढाच घेणारा पण तयार पाहिजे. If I am teaching organic chemistry to the students, or I am delivering, or I am transferring the knowledge of organic chemistry to the students should eager to learn. I think her question is how to organic chemistry study make interested. Yeah, it depends upon how much interest you are taking. That is also important, and how the knowledge is shared by your respective teacher. With the help of good quality books, as well as the teacher must have a sound knowledge of the subject, not only knowledge, but he is capable of transferring of the knowledge. Yeah. म्हणजे नेमका आता ह्या प्रीतीला दुसऱ्या विषयासारखा म्हणजे केमिस्ट्री मध्ये काय इंटरेस्ट येत नाही. It depends how you are taking that particular subject. Each and every subject is an interesting subject. And organic chemistry is the problem solving chemistry, practice chemistry, okay, thinking chemistry, and the only chemistry I can say. You have to think at every moment. If you change the subject, again you have to think a lot. Yeah. Good. Is there any other question? केमिस्ट्री पुढचं भरपूर आहे, मी काय घेऊ शकलो नाही, सॉरी फॉर दॅट वन. Just first part, just I have considered over here, and definitely I appreciate your efforts for asking such type of wonderful questions, and these questions are very much useful not only for you students but also PG students and those who are teachers also. Yeah, one more question. Which is the important concept? Which is important concept or definition exam? Oh, I'm not getting. Sir, आपल्या मते उत्तम शिक्षक होण्यासाठी कोणते गुण असावे लागतात? Oh, good. He has asked in Marathi. कोरडे, बापू साहेब कोरडे. हो. कोणते गुण उत्तम शिक्षक होण्यासाठी कोणते गुण असावे लागतात? हा टीचरशी रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आहे, आणि द ऑडियन्स इज द स्टुडंट्स. Whenever you can ask me directly, I will tell you.
Sir, he is also the teacher.
Yeah, oh. Deshmukh sir will tell you. Deshmukh sir will tell you. Definitely, if I will get an opportunity to discuss with a teacher, again, I will tell you how to become a good teacher. Like how to become a good organic chemistry learner, or how to become a master in organic chemistry. Then also how to become a good teacher also. Definitely, but as audience is the students, that's why कारण ते बोर होतील. हे टीचर मध्ये काय लागलं म्हणतील सरळ. Which is important concept or definition exam? I'm not getting this question. Which is important for examination, like that way? I don't know. Mukund Kakade, whether he is attending from the classroom, you can share your question with your teacher.
No, sir. He is directly joined from the Zoom.
Okay, through Zoom link. Okay. I don't know, but whether he is able to rewrite the question again. म्हणजे कन्सेप्ट इम्पॉर्टंट आहे एक्झामिनेशन साठी का काय मला नाही लक्षात येत. ओके. या Sir, over to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Before ending, finally, I would like to thank to all the organizers of this particular webinar. And sorry for due to some internet issue from my side, I could not continue some discussion. But just I have introduced what is the requirement in becoming master in any kind of subject. Just a requirement, basic requirement, and lot of things are there, and it could not be finished within 1 hour. It may require n number of hours. N number of hours. Just I have introduced at some point, and in future, if I get an opportunity to share my views regarding master in organic chemistry, how to become master, definitely I will share with you. Okay, with this, I'm very much thankful to all the organizers as well as my dear students, those who are attending this particular event through online mode as well as in the Smart Classroom from Smart Classroom. Thank you. Thank you, Deshmukh sir, for inviting me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your nice lecture on mastering organic chemistry, a challenge. You have covered all the aspects of this subject very nicely. I think it's near about 1:45. Started this in 11:30, and all are attended very interestingly and given response through our chat box also. So now I request our Sachin Khotsare sir, respected Sachin Khotsare sir, to give the vote of thanks of this function.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Sachin Khotsare. Pleasure to deliver votes of thanks for today's event, a Mastering Organic Chemistry, a challenge, on the behalf of Organizing Committee, Department of Chemistry, and IQSC, Ramakrishna Paramahansa Mahavidyalaya, Dharashi. Thus, I am thankful to our Dr. Deshmukh sir for giving us permission and encouragement to organize such events in our college. I also thankful to today's president, our in-charge principal, Dr. Shantinand Ghodke sir. Then we are grateful to our today's guest and one of my best teacher in MSc, Dr. Bapu Shingate sir. He is one of the excellent organic chemistry teacher from our state. Sir taught us what is organic chemistry and how to teach organic chemistry. He is not only teacher but also researcher and gives contribution in the field of click chemistry. He has published several research articles on click chemistry with good impact factor. I am one of the students of Shingate sir and I have taken inspiration from him to do master in organic chemistry. We are all thankful for the sir for this talk on organic chemistry. He has really enlightened us by their knowledge and this amazing lecture. This lecture will be fruitful for our BSc students. So thank you once again, sir, for this lecture.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
पूर्ण आठवण झाली. पूर्ण सेटनेटचा अभ्यास कसा केला, मार्गदर्शन तुम्ही सर्वांनी केलेलं पुन्हा एकदा रिवाइज झाला सगळं.
नाही, पण आपल्याला खूप पुढे त्याच्यात फक्त जस्ट इट इज द प्रायमरी लेक्चर.
येस 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 सर. आणि हेच अपेक्षित होतं आपल्या युजीच्या विद्यार्थ्यांसाठी. आणि खूप छान पद्धतीनं झालं सर आणि रिस्पॉन्स त्यांनी खूप चांगल्या पद्धतीनं दिला.
नाही, आता आपण पुढे जेव्हा आपण एखाद्या शॉर्ट क्वेश्चनला जेव्हा मी जाईल समजा त्यावेळेस आणखीन मुलांचा इंटरेस्ट खूप वाढेल. अँड होप सो इन फ्युचर वी विल कंडक्ट रिमेनिंग सेशन ऑल्सो.
Yes, yes, sir. We can conduct it in offline mode, sir, also.
Oh, we'll think in next year. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.